Okay, Bri, I'm gonna show you how to prune a pepper plant. So I'm gonna show you what a properly pruned pepper plant looks like, and then I'm gonna actually prune one. So if you look at this pepper plant, it's got a main stalk coming up, and then you can see two very distinct trunks here. So you want to control the trunks on your tree, and or on tree, actually treat it like a tree, and then you'll notice those trunks branch off into two separate trunks. And really what you want to do is minimize the growth inside of the plant. And I'm going to show you one where there's a lot of overgrowth on the inside, and you want to take that off. So basically what you want to do is encourage growth up your main trunks. You got to figure out how many trunks you want, and really the fewer you have, I don't want to say the fewer you have, but you can see what the natural growth is here. It branches, initial branch, and then it branches again, and it just keeps wanting to grow. So wherever it wants to grow, that's where you want to encourage that growth. Now, one thing I just noticed, that anytime that you have a pepper in a Y, you want to remove that, because all of those nutrients are going to come up to that joint, that Y, and then it's going to, this particular pepper, or if there's a pepper in this joint or this joint, it's going to actually try and dominate all the nutrients. So you want to take any pepper that's in a joint like there, you just want to snap, sorry, I can't get in there, just snap it off. So take that out of that joint, because what you want is you want to follow your main branches, and then you want all the growth to happen up here in the top. And as you can see, there's some buds beginning, and we're at the end, almost the end of June, and I don't have any peppers yet, which is okay. I'm okay with that, because of where my growing season is. I know that it's going to take 60 to 90 days to produce. So I got July, August, and September. And when I get to August and September, this plant is just going to be loaded with peppers, but they're all going to be on top, and that's where you want them at. So now let's go over and look at a unpruned pepper plant. And again, you'll be able to definitely see what the dominant branches are here. So you got a main trunk, you got a main branch, and then you'll notice it's getting kind of busy in here. So you got a couple another main branches here, but if you look, I'm going to try and point out one that is kind of taken up. This, if I can get in here, right here is the main branch. You can see that, the color kind of really tells you where it's going. This guy, I could let him go, but I want more growth in the top of the plant. So this guy is in the way. Same kind of scenario over here, is I've got a branch, and I got to pick one of these guys. Sorry. One of these guys is going to be a main, and one of them is going to go. So I have to figure out which one I want to be the main, and then I'm going to take the other one out. Because the other thing you want to do with peppers is you got to open up the middle. There's got to be some circulation in here, some air circulation. And right now it's really busy. So I'm probably going to take out this branch right here and this branch right here. So all I'm going to do is grab my scissors. I'm going to go in here, and again, you see this pepper here growing in the Y. You don't want him. So just take him out. And then I want to take out this middle branch. I can get up in here and you see it. I'm going to open up the middle. So I'm going to take him out. I'm going to take this guy here out. And I'm going to take this guy here out. So I just took 3 pretty good sized leaves out. And look at all the foliage that's on just one. And yeah, I'm taking some peppers out, but that's going to be okay. So now I'm going to take this other foliage out, and the last branch. So look at how much I cut out of that. That's pretty major, but that's okay, Yeah, and now look at it. Now it's starting to look like a tree. You know, you can again see those dominant branches. I'll probably end up taking this little guy out right here, because I can tell this guy behind here is the main branch. So I'll take that one out, open that middle up, because again, I want to promote the growth up top. And if you'll notice, up top, I've got some buds beginning to form, and I'm going to let those guys go. And in about, you know, a month from now, this top is just going to be totally loaded with peppers, and that's what you want.